Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the 1-day chart. We're sitting here just under 58 cents. It was a red day for XRP, but we literally dropped like 1 penny, and people are acting like the sky is falling. Now this week is going to be a make it or break it week for crypto. Everybody's anticipating what the Fed is going to do. And if Bitcoin starts to take off, it's going to take the rest of crypto with it. And that could possibly lead us into alt season. But we're going to have to wait and see what the Fed does. A lot of people are banking on Jerome Powell right now, is what I'm saying. But this cycle is going to play out how this cycle is going to play out. We're still going to have a fantastic run-up for Bitcoin, and we're also going to have an alt season as well. We're not going to be sitting at 58 cents forever, is what I'm telling you. Ripple partnered with Circle to host 2 public-private roundtables, regulations around DeFi. Now this makes sense because right now, all we're waiting on is stablecoin regulations. I'll talk more about that in a minute. I am 100% convinced that Ripple, Circle, and Stellar are among the chosen companies that will steer the evaluation of finance in the right direction. Now, we all know that XRP and XLM were the chosen ones. They were chosen by the elites as the future on what's going to move value from point A to point B. And it's going to go beyond just money. That's why I said value. Because XRP and XLM can move anything of value. But it's going to start with stablecoins first. This comes from Smoke. Regulated stablecoins will be mainstream in 6 to 12 months. This document, focusing on blockchain and cryptocurrency developments to look out for in the second half of 2024, highlights several key trends that support the mainstream adoption of regulated stablecoins within the next 6 to 12 months. This is how close we are. The tokenization of real-world assets signals the increasing integration of blockchain with traditional finance, bridging the gap between crypto and established systems. As more digital currencies like CBDCs, tokenized deposits, and regulated stablecoins gain traction, their utility will drive institutional and consumer confidence. Like I said multiple times, there's a lot of doors XRP cannot open, but Ripple's new RLUSD will open those doors at banks and financial institutions. But when those banks and those institutions want to move those stablecoins from, let's say, the United States to the UK, or from the United States to China, you're still going to need a bridge. We are holding the bridge. Ripple's RLUSD and XRP will complement each other as we push ahead. And that's why I always told people, you're looking at this in the wrong way. Look at USDC and XLM. They complement each other because XLM can move USDC in a matter of seconds anywhere in the world. Same is going to happen with RLUSD. Ripple and Bitstamp are launching their own digital derivatives exchange. This is huge. Bitstamp, owned by Robinhood, will significantly accelerate Robinhood's crypto expansion worldwide, holding over 50 active licenses around the world. And this is going to be big, but take it from Robinhood themselves. Take a listen.
And if you think about a business or an institutional investor, they also want access to the things we offer. They want 24-hour access to the equity markets, they want industry-leading margin rates, a great customer experience. So over time, I do think you'll see us branching more out into serving other types of customers, not just retail, but also businesses and institutions. And to that end, we announced an acquisition of Bitstamp, a global crypto exchange. One of the things that's very attractive about that business is that it's not just international, but also institutional. It gets us access to an.
So you see what Robinhood wants to do. They want to go global, but they also want to go in the direction of the institutions. They want to get institutional adoption at the same time. And I think this is a great direction that Robinhood's going in. Robinhood expands crypto offerings with XRP listing EU access only. Later, you'll see that same access here in the United States. You'll see it in other countries as well. But look at how big this actually is, coming from Crypto Barbie. Wow, banks ranked by derivatives. Look at the huge amounts of money. The true intentions of Ripple are to handle 100% of the transactions which take place in the derivatives market. Is it starting to make sense yet? Everything coming together perfectly. The derivatives market will easily push us to 3 digits, most likely 4 digits for XRP. Later, it will get us to a 5-digit XRP. It's just a matter of time. And this is just the derivatives market. On top of that, you got to look at tokenization and XRP moving tokenized assets from point A to point B. All of that value. And when I said we're looking at it in the wrong way, it's because everyone values everything in money. But think about XRP moving 100 million barrels of tokenized oil from one country to another. Think about all that value. Just in, Coinbase CEO admits they won't provide proof of reserves, so you have to trust them to store your Bitcoin. But this goes beyond Bitcoin. This is any crypto that you're holding on Coinbase. They don't have to provide proof of reserves. That right there is a red flag for me. This is why I'm always telling you, don't store your crypto on the exchanges. Buy it there and then get it off of there. Store it on Ledger, Decent. Even Zomin is a good wallet. Binance issues global alert over Clipper malware that alters crypto wallet addresses. Again, we see this happening all the time. This malware alters wallet addresses during transactions, leading to financial losses. It swaps the user's copied wallet address with one controlled by attackers. As a result, funds are sent to the wrong destination without the user realizing it. And we're going to see more of this as time goes on. Once crypto starts to really break out, wait until you see how fast the scams amp up at the same time. Always double and triple check everything you're doing when you're moving your crypto around. And a lot of people are going to start moving crypto onto the exchanges once we start to break out. You got to be very safe when you're moving your crypto. And don't fall for anything that is too good to be true. I still see people interacting with the bots in the comment section down below. And whenever you see those Chris Larson or Brad Garlinghouse videos where they're talking about doubling your XRP holdings, that is a scam as well. Same thing with the quantum financial system scams that are going on, where they're saying, move your assets into the quantum financial system. You want to lose your crypto? That's what's going to happen. We are way too close for you to lose your crypto now. A proposal to double XRP supply from 100 to 200 billion tokens was rejected by the XRP Ledger Foundation, sparking debates about the centralization. the proposer, VET, released a forked version. You know, this is another massive FUD piece that's going around on X. Everybody's talking about them doubling the supply of XRP. This is why decentralization is so important. Although VET's proposal garnered attention, it was met with skepticism from some within the community. Dark Horse, a notable community member, challenged the feasibility of the fork, pointing out that without an agreement from the UNL, unique node list validators, any changes would create a separate, isolated network that would be unable to interact with the main XRP ledger. I think this guy did this so he could go and spread FUD. And even David Schwartz addressed this. He said, he can't force anyone else to accept his changes, but neither can anyone else stop anyone who wants his changes from getting them. If both sides are willing to fork over it, then you wind up with two networks. But thanks to decentralization, this is not going to happen. But here's David explaining it again.
Can more XRP ever be created? Listen to what David has to say.
A bank or Ripple wants to change some rule in the XRP ledger, let's say we want to make more XRP, you would have to run that software or your server will never see any more XRP. And that means Coinbase would have to run that server, Poloniex would have to run that software, and Ripple has no ability, nor does any bank have any ability to tell Coinbase or Poloniex what software to run. It's hard to know what the governance actually is, just like what does it take to change the Bitcoin block size? Until someone tried, we didn't really know what it took. So it's hard to know who the real stakeholders are and what will happen with if push were to come to shove. But I don't see banks being able to tell like Coinbase and Poloniex and wallet providers and cryptocurrency enthusiasts to run particular code on their systems and having that work.
So think about it like this. You also got to get the exchanges on board with this. And most of the exchanges are not going to jump on board with a fork proposal. And that's why I said, you know, this is just FUD. It creates uncertainty. And all of a sudden, people start falling for this. Then they start selling off their XRP. You can't fall for FUD either. You got to understand what you're holding. You know, this is your one shot. The elites see XRP and XLM as the future. They see it as the technology that will push us into a new financial system. And that should be all you need to know. You are invested in what the elites see as the future. You want to get rich, you buy XRP. Then you ignore all the FUD that goes on all around this cryptocurrency. Because we have so many people now which I think are paid to FUD on this cryptocurrency all of a sudden. Like they want to get you out of it. That's why you should want to stay in it. Because if everybody wants you out and they want you looking at Bitcoin, there's a reason that is happening. You know, for as long as I've ever been holding XRP, there was always going to be an alternative. There was always going to be the banks creating their own system. But here we are in 2024, and guess what? There's still no alternative to XRP. And now we know the banks aren't going to create a whole new system. They're just going to go with a third party like Ripple. And that's how I know what we are holding is going to make us very rich. But you can't sell it too soon. And you definitely want to be one of those people that are holding it when it's reaching 4 and 5 digits. Because it's going to happen. It's hard to see it when we're sitting here at 58 cents. But when you really understand what XRP is built to do, you could already see the future playing out. Same reason you see Ripple working with Circle now, because stablecoins are about to hit the mainstream. And then you'll see Ripple and Stellar working together on a CBDC project that's created by the BIS or the IMF, because everything is playing out according to the plan. All you got to do is ignore everything and do nothing. Wait until it happens. You're already rich. You're holding the winning lottery ticket. You're just waiting for the numbers to be announced. But until it happens, Also, stay patient, stay positive, so we can get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.